It was once the Olympic Games venue, but now it's all about baseball at Turner Field in Atlanta. And welcome to another edition of Major League Baseball here on ESPN. Today, it's the Houston Astros taking on the Atlanta Braves. This is John Miller, welcoming you to our Major League Baseball telecast along with former Major Leaguer and Hall of Famer Joe Morgan. Now, Joe, before we go to the first pitch of the ball game, what about the Astros in this game?
Well, John, this team's on something of a mini skid. They've lost 3 games in a row, but guess what? They're not that bad. Let's see what happens tonight.
Chris Rietsma will be doing the pitching. He was a 6-game winner last season. The pregame warm-ups are over. It's about time for baseball. Thanks for joining us here on ESPN. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ball hit very well down the left field line and foul. The pitch. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. On the ground to second. Giles has got it. And his throw gets him. 1 away. Here's the lineup for Houston. Jason Lane is in that number 2 spot in the batting order. Bases empty, 1 out. First pitch to him.
Man, that was a good sinker right on the black.
Took something off that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Here's a look at Atlanta's defense. Bases empty, 2 down here. First pitch to him. And he swings and hits this one foul. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. And it drops in for a base hit.
John, with 2 outs, you just want to hit a ball hard somewhere. And here he comes up with a solid base hit.
2 down, a runner at first. First pitch, here it comes.
Well, the key to the changeup is arm speed. He had good arm speed there, but he left it up high.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Right back to the mound. Rietsma has it. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, and 1 man left on. Now we go to the last of the first, and we have no score. Brandon Backey is going to be the starting pitcher in this one. He picked up 5 wins last year. First pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Most pitchers are trying to keep the fastball down around the knees. That one's just a little too low.
The 1-0 pitch. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
They're starting this inning out in grand style. The base hit with no one out.
Here's the batting order for the Atlanta Braves. Is batting second. 1 man on, nobody out. Had to throw over to first. He had to stretch out that time, but he just didn't make it. Nobody out and a runner at first. First pitch on the way. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. Berkman takes charge in this one, and he puts it away for the out. The throw's there, and he is out. Here's the Astros defense. Two outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Now here's a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Throws on to first, and the side is retired. No runs on one hit and nobody left on. We'll go to the top of the second, and we have no score. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Adam Everett will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning. First pitch to him. Sinker just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. The 1-1 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a rocket towards short. Jones dives and he made the catch. Wow, what a play. Jones left his feet and turned in a spectacular play on this one.
Well, this ball is hit very hard, but he's still able to pull it in. That's one as a third baseman. You might want to take a little inventory after that one to make sure everything is still safe.
And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Simmons is there and he makes the catch.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball, and he lofts it right to the left fielder.
First pitch to him. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. And the sinker swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
He has punished him here, John. 3 great pitches.
Well, he's got to have great stuff because you don't see guys go down on 3 pitches like that very often.
Very nice.
And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. Still no score. The heart of the order coming up next. Andrew Jones is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Everett is there and he puts it away. Jones will get his first opportunity in this ball game. Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He was just a little bit under it. 0-1. There's a swing and a line drive. Backey is there to put it away for out number 2. Julio Franco comes up to the plate now. No home runs yet for him this season. Slugging under 400. Now the 1-0 pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Everett is up with it. And the throw's in time at first. And oh man, what a play. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. And our score is 0-0. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Craig Biggio will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning. First pitch, here it comes. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Number 28 takes charge in this one and he puts it away for the out.
I thought this thing might have a chance to drop, but the right fielder's able to get there and make the play.
Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch to him. He delivers. Inside for a ball. That evens up the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's grounded to second. Giles is there. And he throws to first in time for out number 2. Biggio will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Bases empty, 2 down. First pitch to him. Sinker just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Simmons is there and he makes the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half inning. And we move on now to the home half of the third. Tied 0-0. It's the last third of the batting order coming up. Simmons will be the first man up. First pitch on the way.
Great location with the cutter. If you keep it there, you can get everybody out. Now the pitcher has him 0-2. He can do anything he wants.
Who just about got him to commit, but he doesn't go around. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch coming. Got him. One away.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a great two-strike pitch. Tough one to hit. Let's see this one again on K-Zone. It was a slider. Well, he only had 4 pitches in that at-bat, but let's go back and take a look at them.
Yeah, some great pitching, Joe. Number 28 steps to the plate for the first time in this one. 1 out, none on. First pitch, here it comes. First pitch is a cutter, looked at, it's 0-1. He kicks, he throws. On the ground to third. Lamb is there to play it on the hop. And a good throw gets him. 2 down. Rietsma is now getting his first plate appearance of the game, his first chance to get something done up at the plate. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a ground ball. Backy is there, and the tag there is applied, so the side is retired. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. We're through 3 here at the ballpark in a scoreless ballgame. The number 2 hole will be getting things started next. Lance Berkman is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, you can't handle a fastball up and away. You might as well wait for something better.
Swung on and hit down the line and left. This one into the corner and foul. Here's a swing and he pops it up.
That's a good AB, John. The possible go-ahead runs aboard to lead off the inning.
Runner at first. First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and lined over the first baseman's head. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to second, and they will tag him out at second. Bagwell will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Man at third, 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. On the ground to short. Dives, he's up with it. So 3 straight hits now, and it looks like he's not fooling anybody out there. Mike Lamb comes in. He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a .410 career slugging percentage. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. He delivers. Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Tough pitch for the hitter. You ball down and in, there's not a lot he can do with it. It's a great spot if you can get him to chase it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He lays off the change, and it's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1 delivery.
That was one he got away with. You can't throw high sinkers.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Back behind home plate. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. That's 1. And 2. A double play.
There's nothing like watching a smooth defensive play, and nothing compares to a couple of outs on 1 at bat. I think it's great for the fans too, and it's the pitcher's best friend.
The Astros pick up no runs on 3 hits and strand just the 1. We go to the last of the 4th, and our score is 0-0. Top of the lineup coming up next. Chip. And he lays one down here. Backy has it on the hop. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Estrada, a switch hitter batting left-handed. Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch on the way. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Started to go around, but he held up in time, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. Fastball called strike one, 2-1. Two balls and a strike, here he comes. Right back to the mound. Everett has it, and he throws to first in time for out number 2.
That shortstop's right there to glove it, and then fires to first base for the out.
Let's check out that play at first on replay. It was close.
Let's see this again. Does he get him? Yes, sir, but not by much. Good hustle to get down the line quickly.
Base is empty, 2 down here. First pitch to him. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. This one swung on and hit down the line and right. Berkman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And they're gone in short order here. 5th inning upcoming here at Turner Field. And it's still 0-0. The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next. Adam Everett is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch to him. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. The throw to second.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
Everett will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Now a throw over, and he dives back safely. 1 man on, nobody out. First pitch, here it comes. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. To second for 1. Back to first, not in time. Not quite quick enough that time to get the double play. Rietsma with the quick reactions there to knock this ball down.
Well, he has to react quickly, John, just to get to this thing. And then he's able to square himself up and get the force out. Great play.
Osmus will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes. And a throw over to first. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That misses below the knees for ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. He got his 2-0 fastball, and he missed it. 2-1. He's ready. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a sinker. Swung on and missed. 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Changeup. Swung on and missed. And that is out number 2.
Good pitch on the outside edge. You couldn't do anything with that one. That's a tough pitch with 2 strikes.
Backey will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Runner at first with 2 down. First pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Furcal is right there. Throws to first in time for out number 3. No runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. On we go to the last half of inning number 5, and we have no score. The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next. Andrew Jones is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch to him. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. On the ground to third. Lamb has it. And his throw gets him. 1 away. Jones will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. On the outside corner for a strike.
Well, he just pounds that outside corner, gets it right out there on the black. He has all the energy in this building behind him in the tie ball game. He's got to do something here.
Check swing, but he held up in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to short. Everett is up with it. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He wings it over to first to get the hitter out.
Franco will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. And he lays off the pitch outside and low for ball 1.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
The 1-0 pitch on the way.
If he wasn't able to get out of the way of that pitch, he'd be moving down the first right now.
The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. Fastball is cut on and missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded back to the mound. Backey has got it. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. And they're held in check here in their half of the inning. We've played 5 full, still no score.
And for the benefit of those of you who may have just tuned in, here's a reminder that I'm John Miller, along with Joe Morgan. He's the good-looking one. And we're bringing you Major League Baseball here on ESPN. The top of the order is due up next.
Lance Berkman
is due up third, and they're going to have to watch out for him.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. As it will, in fact, as you see, go all the way to the wall.
John, that's a good at-bat. The possible go-ahead run's already in scoring position to lead off the inning.
Lane will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Runner at second with nobody out.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in time.
No outs, runner at second.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center. And that is going to one-hop off the wall. The throw to second. Biggio is around third, and he'll score. And that will not be in time, so he's in there at second.
And just like that, they get a run home. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and they're already pushed across 1. I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
Lance Berkman
up there now. Last year he had 30 total homers all year. He is
swung on and hit in the air to right center. Number 28 roams over and puts it away for the out.
Good range running to his right to put this one away.
Jeff Bagwell
steps up to the plate. Last year he hit 27 homers. Lifetime his slugging percentage is at .542.
Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. And that falls for a base hit. The throw to second, and the runner is waved in, and he will score from second. Mike Lamb comes in now.
He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a .410 career slugging percentage.
Grounded down the first base line, and foul.
He throws.
Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. Swings and lines this one towards the hole, and the runner's tagging from first.
And it's turned into an easy double play. The base runner with a bonehead play.
Well, you got to get back, John, in that situation. Not great decision-making there.
The Houston Astros scored 2 runs on 3 base hits, but leave the bases empty. On to the bottom of the 6th.
Houston with the lead,
2-0.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up. Simmons will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. Good movement on that pitch as he swings over it for strike 1.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. One away.
John, that pitch is down and in. That shows great control right there. That'll finish the job anytime.
Number 28 will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
One out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes, you have to be more aggressive now.
Swing and a miss on the cutter that time, and there were 2 down.
Great pitch. Pitch on the inside, he missed it. Strike 3.
Two outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. And that catches the outer part of the plate for a strike.
Here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now you're in the hole. You just got to concentrate on making contact.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
This isn't a bad pitch to hack at. He just times his swing wrong. Batting is all about rhythm, and he appeared off here.
And a nice job by the pitcher, whose job is to upset his timing and rhythm up there.
The Atlanta Braves are shut down again, and that's 6 innings without a run so far. On to the 7th inning we go. Houston leads it 2-0.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Adam Everett. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Number 28 is right there, and he puts it away.
Not a bad swing, but he's too far underneath it. And the result is an easy fly to right.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes.
The fastball up and away is not going to get the job done today.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And this one is into the alleyway and should be extra bases. Ausmus will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Man on second, 1 out.
Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
1 out, a runner on second.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, every once in a while you got to let it go. That's a big power swing right there.
He looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And he delivers.
Fastball, got him. 2 down.
John, that's right at the knees. Great location with 2 strikes. Fooled him completely.
Backey will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs and a runner on second.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1. Swing and a soft grounder towards second. Giles is there to play it on the hop. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Astros pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score.
It's time for the 7th inning stretch here in Atlanta.
The Astros lead 2-0.
And the top of the order is coming up.
Chipper Jones.
Always a hitter to watch, and he'll be coming up 3rd in the inning.
First pitch to him. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Vizcaíno dives, and he makes the catch. Oh, man. Estrada
Comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Tell it goodbye.
So that gets him back a little bit. 2 runs down a moment ago, but then the home run, and now it's a 1-run game.
Listen, when you're holding on to a lead late in the ball game and you're on the mound, you've got to keep your team in the game.
So, making a fat pitch here that just was not a good idea.
Well, John, no way at this time of the ball game you're supposed to feel invincible. You still need to make good pitches and to take this thing home.
Jones will dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed. 1 out, none on.
They're down by 1, but the fans are still cheering. This ballpark is pumped. A great pitcher changes the eye level of the hitter. Upstairs, then downstairs.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Misses the inside corner that time. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Bagwell is there. On to first. 2 down.
Nice play over there at first just to keep that one for himself.
Giles will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
John, the move to get a righty from the pin to face him backfired. He comes through here with a good swing.
2 down, a runner at first.
First pitch to him. Swing and a ground ball to short. Oh, and he bobbles this thing. Lamb has got it. And the throw is too late, so all hands are safe. Franco will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 down, runners at first and second.
A throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily.
2 men on, 2 men out.
First pitch to him.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
He's at the belt. The 1-0. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Lane is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Atlanta Braves narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer. We'll move ahead to the 8th.
Houston with the lead.
2-1.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Lance Berkman
is known for being a very fine hitter. He's due up.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. And that's a fair ball heading towards the corner. The throw to third.
John, this is how you get things started leading off the inning. And he serves it up for a 2-bagger.
Lane will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
Nobody out, a runner at second.
First pitch on the way. Now here's a ball grounded towards the hole.
Dives, and he comes up with it.
From his knees, he got it. Now that is a Gold Glove play. Lance Berkman
comes up to the plate now. Last year he had 30 total homers all year. He has slugged .563 for his career.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
The 1-0 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-1. He spins and throws back to second, but he's back in time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Wow, excellent movement to the cutter, and it's 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner.
Jeff Bagwell
digs in. Last year he hit 27 homers. Lifetime his slugging percentage is at .542.
Pitch out, but nothing doing that time. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he dives back safely. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that misses up and away. Ball 2. A throw back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And they pitch out, but nothing was going on there. He's on top, the 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
Mike Lamb is up to the plate now. He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a .410 career slugging percentage.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, they're setting up inside, but just missed off the inside corner.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is swung on and hit in the air. And as you see, it's off the wall on a hop. Not in time at the plate as he's able to score easily. And he is safe at home as he just does get in there to score.
This one you could dispute. It's hard to see if he got down in time, but the replay 230 to the plate just in time.
It's hard to see with all that dust and all that excitement going on.
And every once in a while, the umpires need night vision.
This one swung on and hit in the air.
Simmons
puts it away, and the side is retired. The Astros scored 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 man left. Here come the Braves in the home half of the 8th. The Astros on top, 4-1.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up. Simmons will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. Watches a changeup go by for strike 1.
He throws.
That swung on at a high fly ball to right. Berkman is there, and he puts it away for the first out.
They hadn't played perfectly that time, and the right fielder is able to make this play without much problem.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Here's a check swing, but it's called a strike anyway. 0-1. Good hard splitter swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Change up, thought he had it, but it's 1-2.
I like the way he's changing speeds. He's moving the ball in and out, but this one is down and away.
Swing and a roller towards the hole. Burke has it on the hop, and he takes it himself and tags him for the out.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
Hit softly out towards shallow center. Vizcaíno lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
I'll tell you what, Joe, this is a great play. Here's another look at it.
Definitely, John. You see several nice things going on here, and they execute the play like it's routine.
Nothing doing here this half inning. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. Houston leads it 4-1.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Adam Everett
will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. Sliders swung on and missed. 0-1.
He throws.
Started to go around, but he held up in time to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Great time to call the changeup, and it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
On the ground to short. Furcal has it. And his throw is in time for out number 1. Ausmus will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him. Doesn't get the call on that slider. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. And this one gets down and will head out towards the wall. The throw to third.
This one catches a little too much of the plate and he whacks it. Let's see what they want to do here with one out and a base open.
1 out, runner at second.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
1 out, a runner on second.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first for out number 2.
Franco with the off-balance throw that time, but he gets it there for the out.
As a third baseman, this is as hard a throw as there is to make. His momentum is taking him one way, but he has to throw another, and he fires a strike for the out.
Craig Biggio
Steps into the batter's box. Last season, he clobbered 24 home runs with his career slugging percentage under .440.
and they pitch out, but nothing doing that time. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly, and he's behind 2 balls, no strikes. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. He spins and throws back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And they pitch out, but nothing was going on there. Now he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
Orlando Palmeiro
Comes in. Last season, he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .400.
but he's back in time.
2 down, runners at first and second.
First pitch, here it comes.
It's a swing of the ball hit pretty well down the right field line into the corner.
Oh, and it's off the wall. The throw to the plate. Not in time at the plate as he's able to score easily.
And that's just a little insurance for them there, as now they have a little breathing room for the bottom of the ninth.
And they throw wide to start the at-bat. Maybe they're going to put him on here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's ball 2. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. And there's ball 3. The 3-0 pitch. Pitch out, but nothing doing that time.
Well, he threw the right pitch. I think he needed to throw a fastball there, John, but he missed with it. Now he's got the bases loaded. And it looks like they're going to talk it over on the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
The pitch.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. This is swung on and hit on the ground. The throw to the plate.
John, they just keep adding and adding to this lead. This ought to be plenty to carry them through the bottom half.
Chris Burke comes in. He didn't have any home runs last season with a career slugging percentage under .400.
First pitch to him. First pitch is a sinker in there. It's 0-1. This is swung on and a liner and foul. Struck him out. And he gets out of it with just limited damage.
Let's take a look at the pitching sequence, John. He delivers 3 straight strikes.
Yeah, that's not much of a sequence. Just get to the plate and then take your spot in the bench.
The Astros get 2 runs here on 3 hits, but they wind up leaving the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the 9th.
Houston is out in front.
6-1.
The top of the order is due up next.
Chipper Jones.
A very feared hitter. He set.
Swung on and ripped towards second. Vizcaíno gets there in time to make a great running catch.
This ball is smoked. He stung that one right to the second base.
Estrada.
A switch hitter batting left-handed. Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1.
Most of your power hitters like to extend their arms on that pitch away, but that one was too far away.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Slider just misses the black, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Slider just misses, and he runs it to 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And he watches the slider all the way, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch on the way. Ball 4, he walked him.
Sometimes you just have to challenge the hitter. You can't continue to go down and away if he's not swinging at it.
Jones comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side.
First pitch to him. Swing and a ground ball to the right side, foul.
Here it comes.
And he sends this one in the air towards center. And it's in there, base hit. And this one rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to the plate. Estrada is going to head for the plate. And that will not be in time, so the run comes across to score.
John, they don't want to go quietly here in their last at bat. All they want to do is keep this thing alive as long as they can.
Giles will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game. First pitch, here it comes. Now the 1-0 pitch.
Well, he tried to make a perfect pitch, but he misses down and away.
Now the 2-0 pitch.
Anytime the ball's breaking towards you and you hit the top of it, man, you might hit it off your shin. Be careful.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a liner to left. And that one falls in there, base hit. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to third.
John, nice job of getting the double. He took the fastball and ripped it. Good, efficient swing right there.
Andrew Jones steps into the box. 3 home runs this season. He's hit a total of 250 career homers.
Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1.
He delivers.
Well, the crowd is behind him. They want to see him get on base. That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He's at the belt. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Anytime you go inside with a changeup, you're risking getting the ball hit out of the ballpark.
They throw behind the runner at second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. He's on top. The 3-1 delivery. The 3-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. It's 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. A changeup that time, and he swings and misses. Strike 3. 2 away.
Man, that's a tough pitch. All he could hope to do there is foul it off, but he swung right through it.
Julio Franco
Steps in now. Last year he hit 6 homers. His career slugging.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Everett is up with it. And the throw is too late, so all hands are safe.
Simmons is up now. He didn't have any home runs last season, with a career slugging percentage under 400.
Now a throw over.
Runners at first and third, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed. 0-1. Now a throw over.
The pitch.
With 2 strikes, you throw the power fastball upstairs, you'll get the hitter to chase it a lot of times, but he laid off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Good spot for the changeup that time. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. The Houston Astros
are able to win this one, Joe. A very fine victory for them on the road.
And John, let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and beat another big league team, you got to consider yourself lucky.
Jeff Bagwell
Had a great night. No doubt why he's our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game. Some great hitting, contributing to his club's great offensive night. Joe, I think you'll agree, he kind of just got the wave going in the right direction for his club tonight.
Jeff Bagwell's made a career out of games like this. He's such a great hitter as a pitcher. You know that if you make just one mistake, he will kill you, and he did it in this one.
Now, a reminder to be sure and tune in to Baseball Tonight for all the scores from this day in baseball. Now, for my partner Joe Morgan and our entire ESPN crew, this is John Miller. Thanks for being with us today.
Once again, the final score, the Astros win it 6-3.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from Turner Field.